Right. Oh, very good evening. Now, you may be wondering why I'm wearing my Newcastle United shirt. Well, a news story has broken and Newcastle United are being sued. They're being sued by our previous owner because of the new shirt sponsor, Adidas. And the reason why we're being sued is because his retail empire is locked out of shirt sales. Now, this man, I'm not going to name him, but this man makes the blood of every single Newcastle United fan in this country and around the world boil. The reason why is because his tactics as a businessman, his tactics were, in the beginning, when he first came, it totally and utterly infuriated me. Reason why was because I was one of the lucky few who bought shares in our club. There are the shares, and I'm going to bring it forward. There we go. So, what he did in my case, this is why I have deep, deep hatred. What he did was, he basically spoke to Sir John Hall to acquire his shareholdings, and he basically conned Freddie Shepherd, who was in hospital at the time, to acquire his. And then he went around and snapped up every single other share. But this share certificate has been with me since 1997, and I refused, point blank. That's why that's still in my hand. So he said to his solicitors at the time, going to do a compulsory order as majority shareholder. He had that power. He was a multi-billionaire. So he used his power and his influence. And I got sent a cheque. Well, I've tore that cheque into smithereens. I refused to send off my shares, which I just showed you, and I said you can stuff your money where the sun don't shine. Now, here's the thing. This man is suing Newcastle United because of the Adidas new shirt sponsor for 24-25 season, which we all will find out the new shirt design come the start of the next season, which is in August. Now, here's the thing, okay? In his time at Newcastle United, he basically ran the club into the ground. He had his advertisements all around the ground, and he got rid of those he didn't want, he didn't like. And one of those was a homegrown talent, and he said to that footballer to fly over to Liverpool and have a talk. But it wasn't a talk, because it had all been done and dusted. So that was one deal where he stuck the 35 million in his back pocket, and he kept on doing this. Newcastle got relegated twice under this man, because he did not give a damn. And it really makes me mad, because the first time Amanda came in to buy our club, he refused the deal. So Amanda had to go away and collect a few other interested parties to form a consortium. But she came back. She came back to turn round and say, right, there's your money. And now he is taking our club probably to the High Court, because he cannot sell the new Adidas shirts. It is, I believe, going to a rival company, which is JD Sports. Now, since what happened with him, I have never gone into his sports retail empire. I basically would walk past it and go into another sports retailer. That's how much hatred. And with this coming up, with this court case, well, it's damaging to our brand. And I'm really annoyed about that, because like many of you thought once the sale had gone through, we would never hear of the man again. How wrong we were. Many people have spoke about it. This is my talk. Now, we have gone through some good phases since Amanda, my dad, Jamie took over and our new chairman came in, His Excellency Yasir Al-Rumian. So we're on a better footing, a better place. And we have more money coming into the club. Noon, our sponsor here, sealer across here where this daft funny it is, and we now have Quid, Q U I double D, who are going to do NFTs of our first team, and I hope they're going to also do our ladies. Now, when I'm speaking about this, I'm going to mention Peter Silverstone, our commercial director, because I've mentioned him many times, and you've opened the door with cryptocurrency, NFT. So Peter, there's a video on my YouTube, Paul Gallant 3675. It shows the guts of an ERC20, and anybody can do the same thing. Doesn't take a genius. It just takes time. But you are a director of commercial revenue and finding new deals. So Peter, here's the thing. Create an ERC20 for business purposes for our club, so we can link the NFT to the ERC20 and combine the income. Now, if you do that, the ERC20 can help with any business purpose Amanda, Meerdad, Jamie and His Excellency wish. So we can say to the Premier League, we have more income coming in so that we can buy players like we couldn't buy players in January because our hands was tied, cuffed and everything. And our season has suffered because of it. Because had in January Newcastle United been able to go into the transfer market, maybe we would be higher. We would still be in the Champions League. So mistakes have been made. Let's rectify them. See, I haven't been to St James's Park this season. No, I haven't. And that's hurt like hell. It's hurt like hell because there is a dumb ballot system. Every single person who is on a club membership gets these emails. The ballot is open for such and such a game. Now, what you've got to think about, Peter, is this. Good people have paid £37 for the honour of being a member of the club. And to pay out that much money in a cost of living crisis, when food's gone up, energy's gone up, fuel's gone up. I'm trying to give the club an idea where the club can generate money. But this ballot system, kick it out the window. Go back to the old system before our Carabao Cup final. It may have been good for the final, but it ain't good no more. And hopefully, I'm hoping and I'm praying that these architects, this feasibility study, that these top architects who the club is commissioning can say, right, we're staying at St James's Park because it is our cathedral on the hill. It's our place of worship. I've heard talk of new stadiums here, there and everywhere. Fans don't want that. We said in a poll in the Evening Chronicle, St James's Park is our place of worship. So that means the consensus says the Leazes Terrace end, give it a second tier. The Gallagher, give it a second tier. We're paying for the best designers, architects on planet Earth. Now come on. I'm fighting tooth and nail, and it feels as though I'm skidding along on my backside at 70 mile an hour. Which is why the videos I've posted today for TikTok and the account on there, the account's on there. For the ARC20s, I've shown the real. You've got to pay money to build the damn things, man. And then, you've got like our previous owner who is dragging our good name through the mud so he can get publicity. How dare he? May he burn in hell. Because when a club gets relegated and you have to go to the Championship, to do it once is evil, but to do it twice, oh my God. So what I'm saying is this. My YouTube is there to document things that I'm looking at, that I'm trying to push. I've set myself a date, the 11th of April. And the 11th of April is a very, very important day. I lost a member of my family on that day, and it's burned into my mind, never to leave. But when that time comes, the 11th of April should have as many ARC20s on the blockchain forever. buying and selling. And the club can do the same. The club have 52,000 plus fans who would willingly buy Newcastle United's own ARC20. But they can't buy it if you don't make it. You're producing NFTs of Anthony Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, Sven Botman, Kieran Trippier, Elliot Anderson, Miggy, Tino Livramento, Lewis Miley, and others. If you're doing one, make the jump to the other, and then they're both combined, and then our club can properly move forward. Our club can show the Premier League how much we as a club are evolving. And maybe, Peter, that will inspire other clubs to do the same thing. So, as Chris would say from Evermore NUFC, that's my rant over. And I hope Peter Silverstone, commercial director of Newcastle United, I hope somebody points you in the direction of Paul Gallant 3675, because I want to see our club rise to what I call the promised land, and that is the Champions League, where we were. We could have still been in the Champions League if in January you had listened, if you had read the letter that was sent by recorded delivery. Everything was there. Even bronze statues of Peter Beardsley, Chrissy Waddle, Paul Gascoigne, to name just a few. Mirandinha, the first Brazilian to play in the United Kingdom. You know, there was two brothers, the Roberto brothers, I believe it was, who played at St James's Park. Malcolm McDonald. Just think about it. All of these players having a bronze statue commissioned, and people who have come to Newcastle and they see it and they go, right, photo opportunity. That is Newcastle United on the world stage. So if you combine everything together, we can turn around and say to Richard Masters down at Premier League HQ, well, if you ain't listening by now, you're going to listen definitely, because it'll give us more power, more income, more revenue. So, as I say, thanks for watching. I hope you like. I really do. and I hope you spread the word, because there's more coming, more videos. My plan for later on in the year, 3,000 or more videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you.